Welcome back. We're talking about resolutions you can do together as a family, and that's one of the big things you said is getting them involved is going to help keep everyone more accountable. It's going to get everyone involved together, and I think accountability is just one of the biggest parts because they might see their parents try and fail. So if you have the kids there helping you.
Right, yes, and that's one thing kids like to hold us accountable, right? And follow through. And one thing you could do is have a family calendar that's just for your resolutions. But the last question that you'd want to ask is what more can we do for others? What can we do for others? And that can be more broad, or it could be volunteering, or it could be donating clothes or toys. And then even within the family, it could be where you could have each person listed that's in the family. So how could I help mom more? How could I help dad more? How could I help my little sister or bigger brother more? And that helps, as again, all of us help support each other as a family and have more of that team effort into doing that. So maybe I want to help mom do the, help with the dishes one night a week, or I want to help dad with the yard work. And it also teaches our children these skills that are life skills that would be good for them to have as a whole. And to help be more accountable with setting these goals is that you want them to be well defined, because it takes behavior change. We got to change our behavior in order to make these things happen. So one way you can look at it with each of these 3 questions is just focus on one for 3 months and get it in your pattern, and then add the next one. Don't try to add maybe all 3 at once. And then you want them well defined. So is it a weekly goal? Is it a daily goal? Is it a monthly goal? As well as what are the steps? So for example, let's say you're going to start family game night. So we're going to do it monthly, and then who's going to decide on the game? And then help your children decide, okay, every month we're going to alternate who gets to decide on the game, and we're going to write it on our calendar so it's clear. So it's your responsibility to make sure the game's ready, it's set up, everyone's ready to play.
That might help keep some fighting
yes.
out of the picture too, which might make you fail at your goal.
Right. So the more planning you have involved, as well as, if we're going to be out the door by 8-10 a.m., what do we all need to be doing to make sure we get at the door? And what does that look like? Does that mean we have our coats on, we have our boots on, and that means that we're ready at 8:10 versus, everyone's in the entry at 8:10 scrounging to put their stuff on. So you just want to make sure it's well defined and what the expectation is, and that everyone's clear on that.
Right. Well, and I like you said too, it's about doing it as a family, setting a goal, and it doesn't have to be something drastic,
right.
But something just small that will benefit everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So can you review the 3 questions again?
So question 1 would be, what is one thing we could improve on as a family? What is one thing we want to try new or do different? And the last question is, what can we do more for others?
Good stuff. If people want to get a hold of you, what's the best way to do that?
You can reach us on our website, www.heartofbehavior.com, as well as you can call us as well. We'd be happy to talk to you.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
All right, stick around. When we come back, we're going to show off some beautiful jewelry from a cutting edge right after this.